Hello, my name is Francine Yanchik-Slade and I'm a product specialist in the Life Sciences group at Shimadzu Scientific Instruments. Today I'm going to be showing you how to search data collected on the MALDI-80X system using the built-in Mascot searching feature for peptide mass fingerprinting. On the same plate as your sample, have a spot loaded with a calibration standard such as the TOF Mix 8 peptide standard or TOF 2 mix. First, we will calibrate the instrument before running the sample. This is critical as Mascot works best when high-quality data is searched. To insert the sample plate, navigate to the Acquire tab and select Open Door in the software. Once the LED on the front of the instrument is flashing green, you will be able to open the door and insert your plate. Once the door is closed, the software will prompt you to confirm that the door is closed. From there, we will wait until the front LED is blue and the Operate button is active. Be sure to set the mass range and pulsed extraction to the values you wish to use for data acquisition before calibration. For a more in-depth walkthrough on calibration, please see our other video on calibrating with the MALDI-80X0. Once you have successfully calibrated, you can save the calibration file before moving to data collection. After calibrating, navigate to the well containing your sample. Confirm that the acquisition parameters are suitable for your sample and click Fire to acquire a sample spectrum. Adjust any processing parameters to ensure peaks of interest have a peak label. This can be done through adjusting the detection threshold to include or exclude peaks. Save your sample spectra. Now we will move to the Search tab to begin our Mascot search. Starting at the top, we can choose if we are looking at a peptide mass fingerprint, PMF, or in-source decay, ISD sample. Changing this will change how Mascot will search the data. Enter a search title and email address that the search results can be emailed to if you get disconnected before the search is complete. Now we will create a parameter set for our search. To do so, click Create. Another window will appear with the fields we can change for the Mascot search. This search feature can be used with the online Mascot server or an in-house server. To use the online server, the database URL is www.matrixscience.com. For an in-house server, use your server network address. Once you've entered in a server, it will automatically populate for other searches. Next, we will go through the search parameters. For a more in-depth explanation of each parameter, visit matrixscience.com/training to view additional training material and explanations of how each parameter changes your search. For database, Swiss Pro is a great starting point as it is a comprehensive knowledge base of protein sequences. The enzyme you choose will impact what kind of fragments your masses will be searched against. Use the same enzyme that was utilized for your digestion experiment. Taxonomy allows for searches to be limited to entries from a specific species or group of species. Hits. Leaving it auto will provide all relevant hits for the search. Miscleavages. Searches for alternate peptides that would result from miscleavages by the enzyme. Fixed and variable modifications. Add items to these groups depending on the characteristics of your sample. Last, we have mass spectrum related parameters. Peptide tolerance should be set accordingly, and the same with monoisotopic or average depending on your spectra. For MALDI-TOF, the peptide charge is typically +1. Once you have set the parameters for your search, you can save them for future searches. After loading in your Mascot parameters, we will select peaks to add to our search. You can set the minimum and maximum mass and the number of peaks to search. Change these parameters based on your sample accordingly. After choosing these parameters, click Fetch Peaks to populate the list of peaks that will be searched via Mascot. Peaks not of interest can be removed by clicking on the number and clicking Remove Selected. Removing noise peaks can help searches. After peaks are collected, click Search to begin the Mascot search. The time a search takes depends on the size of the dataset uploaded. Once the search is complete, the results will appear in a web browser window. From here, you can click on the highest ranked match and look at the peptide fragments that match the masses entered. We have now gone through the process of acquiring data and searching on either an online or local Mascot server. For more information about Shimadzu MALDI instruments, visit us at MALDI.com. Thank you for viewing this video.
Excellence in science. Shimadzu.